But today we're working on this window right here. We want to put an air conditioner in, and hopefully the one we bought will fit on here. We got to measure this from inseam to inseam, which is 13, which is about what I need. From here to here, which is 22. Then I'm going to look right here behind me. Sorry for the clutter. But right over here, I want to measure this, so you guys can see. Measure it out this way, which is 16. And that was about right. Yeah, that fit perfectly. I have a good bit of movement in there. Now we got to figure out the height of it, which is, I think it says it fits at 13 height, is the minimum. So we'll take this out of here, move that box out of the way. Now we'll measure from there. 12, that'll work perfect. Got a couple screws out here that's holding this window on. It slides out, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these screws out the side. Already done one of them, so it should slide right on out. Slides out. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get this little shroud out of here. There you go, set it right there. Alright, so we got to avoid all this. We're going to come in at an angle. Avoiding on the top part here. There. So far, so good. We just hope it don't, take a nosedive out the window. I don't know how much you guys missed, but we were putting this in. We got it all set in there, mocked up the way we want it, but it looked like it was going to fall out, so we went ahead and put this piece of wood on there just for the time being. Now we took the old microwave out. We'll put this microwave in. I would have left it that color right there, that wood color, instead of painting it. That looks a whole lot better if that wood was all the way around. I think it does. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's got their own preference, I guess. Ouch. This was our spare at our house, so we thought we'd bring it up here. We really didn't need 2 microwaves. Later on in this video, we're going to show you guys how to make vanilla extract. Just 2 ingredients. It's the only reason I go to the ABC store anymore.
Hey, Henny Penny. That's little Henny Penny. Is that the same one?
Yes, it's the same one.
Come here, Henny Penny.
I got one chicken that always wants to stay out.
Come here, Henny Penny. Come here. I ain't got nothing. Come here. Come here.
She always wants to stay out. This one chicken, I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
Calm down, Henny Penny. Calm down, baby.
Because I cut, yep, this is the same chicken. It always gets out because I cut her wings right here. And she still jumps out. Go put her back right quick. Hey, Hamlet. Juliet. The bigger one that's in the little pen right there, that is Hamlet, and Juliet's the smaller one right here. I thought I'd try a new way of editing, so I just want to give you guys a heads up that the videos from now on should be a little bit different, and I want to add more animals in with this. Right now you see I got those chickens, but we're trying to make something new for the chickens, a new little area, same stuff, but that what I got collapsed for them, that's why she keeps getting out. But these guys, or these girls I should say, have really grown. It's amazing how fast they grew within just, what, a couple months. We've had them at, what, 2 or 3, you got something on you guys. Hope that's not bothering you too much. But within the course of just 2 months, these guys have grown up, these girls. I keep saying guys. But these girls have grown a lot. They've made their own mud wallow. I had a lot of straw put in here. I'm gonna put more straw in it. It won't be in today's video. What will be in today's video is a little bit, as I say, it's like I'm editing it right now. Like as of right now, I'm editing it. And knowing what's coming in this video, it's kind of sad because I'm talking about something that happened within our family. If you already know, then it's something we went through here, and it was rough, a rough week. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed these girls and get them fed up, and I'm not gonna show feeding the rest of them. I just want to show you guys, or show all of you how much they have grown and just how much bigger they are, and they're enjoying their mud for the time being. We are gonna put the straw in it like I said. I got the pans like you guys suggested. I'm gonna clean those out here in a second. And with the new way of editing that I'm thinking of, I want to show you more of the chores that we do here, plus what's going on up there. It's kind of like the way Al does with his videos, the way he does stuff at his homestead, and what he's doing up at the new property he bought, the 500 acres that he bought. So it's gonna be kind of similar to what Al's doing up on Lumnah Acres. Right now my dad is filling up the water for down here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this water out from down here, the water jug here. I use this because I didn't put a door on here, but what I'm thinking is right here, see, these girls got another 6 or 7 months with us, and about a month or two before, I'm thinking about taking right here apart and kind of moving it out a ways and making a little door area where I can go in and out here. They got smaller gates like this up at Tractor Supply that are just about maybe 3 foot or 4 foot. We can move that out, and then it'll make it easier for us to get to them when it comes time to do what we need to do. But I'm gonna take this up here. Hey, piggies! I'm gonna rinse that one out too. we got some eggs that been sitting out here for a while. I know they're fertile, and they've been sitting out here in 90-degree weather about all week. I'm not gonna take a chance of bringing them in the house, and you know, everyone, you know, that's a homesteader has found, you know, an egg that's, you know, good bit far along on its way to becoming a duck or a chicken or something. But if you got some eggs that you just don't want to, you can, these guys right here can get rid of about anything. I'm gonna go ahead and feed all this to them, and they'll chew that up and get rid of all the eggs. I got a bunch more around here too I don't want to get rid of. When I first got these girls, they wouldn't even come up to me. They would just stay away, they'd run away, they wouldn't come around me. But now, as long as they know I got the food, they'll come up to me. They're still a little apprehensive, but not out here as much as I should. I usually come out here, check on them in the mornings, and then check on them when I get home from work. I just got home today. I'm doing my day job and wanted to check on these girls, and I can tell you this is starting to have a little bit of a smell, so I definitely got to get some straw to put in and get that nipped in the butt real quick. And all the where I have the straw put down over here is really composting well. I came out here and stirred a little bit, but you can see it just drop down from the rain and what these girls are doing. And it's just creating more and more compost for us that we can use later. And then maybe this right here can help in a future video of our next year's garden or our fall garden maybe. So it's all a big circle. It's all working out, I guess. But we will get back to the what this video is about today, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Even though it is going to be a little bit of a somber note, but just for a minute, it gets back on track. So, see you guys up there.
The only reason it's wrapping up is because weeds. These damn black snakes.
This is a good spot for a snake to hide. Oh, and I'll show you why. Alright, look. Look. You see him? Right up there, guys.
Right there.
Yeah.
He's right up there.
It's a black snake, ain't it?
He's a black snake. We're gonna...
That is a big one too.
I'm not gonna kill him, but hopefully he'll go his own way and I'll go my own way. I did not walk up on this one, so you didn't hear me scream. I found him. So he's not a copperhead, he's nothing like that, so I think I'll just leave his butt in there. Just a black snake. But I still don't want him around me. He is a biggin'.
And that's why I won't start on the same till winter.
And everybody's asking, why don't you start on a cabin? You know, people that know it work. You gotta start on a cabin. You gotta start on a cabin. That's why. That over there is why. If there's that kind of snake around here, there's also poisonous. And there's a bunch of places for it to hide. I gotta clean up in here. I was looking down here to see if there was one down here. And then I looked up here where the light was pointing. I said, wait a minute, I gotta check something. Those kind of scared me. But I looked up on here and it just told me to keep going over. And I seen him.
He can have that till winter.
Yep. He done got him a spot he can stay.
So he's just taking a nap before we come in.
We trespassed on him. So what we were going to do today, before we met a little friend in there, we're going to work on the garden. I'm going to show you why. Everything down there is growing. It's growing quick. And also the grass is growing. Next year I'm going to put down a tarp over the whole thing. That way it ain't growing like it is. Just grass and everything. Can't tell what's what. Can't tell stuff apart. But I'll go through today, and what I know is just weeds and grass. I'll cut it. And I'll go down through here. We needed to mow the grass. We was going to do it today, but we will later on. It'll be in probably next weekend. It's pretty high, but we will mow the grass next weekend instead. I thought we'd work on this because the garden is getting a little bit out of hand. But everything's growing, the grass included. There's another crayfish mound. Everyone told me what those were. So later on we're going to do a video for crayfish hunting. So I've been researching that and how to dig them up, and the best time to do it is after a good rainfall. And today would be a perfect day to go digging for some crayfish. Let me know down in the comments below if you want a crayfish video. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what some of this stuff is because I didn't plant nothing right here in this area. But I did plant these. That's tomato. It's got a bloom on it, guys. Look at that. Got a bloom there. It's got a couple blooms on that one. I think these are peppers. Right down through here. Pretty sure they're peppers. That looks something like a squash or something, or not quite sure what that is. Need to go back through my videos and see what I planted. Okra looks like it's doing good. That might be okra. But I need to go through and weed all this because it just looks horrible. I'm going to start down here where the corn, squash, zucchini, and green beans are. We'll go through and weed all the stuff out that we don't want. A while back ago, my grandpa, he gave me this yard ornament. That's what he called it. Back in, like a long time ago, it's about, I don't know when it's made, but it's this little hoe that you use just by regular manpower. You just hold it and push it. And we just thought we'd never use it. We just had it sitting around the house. Didn't think we'd ever have cause to use it. So he gave it to us. We got it from the house, brought it down here, and we're going to repurpose it. And I think he'd be real happy with us putting something that he gave us to use. So we're going to go on and start on that. This is it right here. You just got that wheel on it. You just push it, and it's pretty good for someone Aaron's size, but for me, not so much. There's one. Two. Pretty sure he won't mind us repurposing this. There we go. So we're thinking about using these two boards right here and making it a little bit longer and just bolting it up the same way it was. Kind of angle it a little bit so we can get a better angle on it, and it'll be a whole lot better than using this, bending down, hurting your back the whole time. Okay. that one. Oh, didn't go in all the way. Maybe right there. I'm going to start buying the 100 and something gigabyte cards because the 32 gigabyte cards don't hold nothing. Especially when you're trying to film a good bit. But what I was saying, I don't know how much it cost. I'm going to cut these off like right here, and then later on I'll cut a bevel in here for our hands to go. But this will just get us through today. So about right here is where I want it. So about a hand's length up. The hummingbird keeps flying back to the feeder. Yep, that'll work. Let's take it down to the garden and get plowing up a little bit. Two more rocks. Well, it hung in for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, that's one of those old cheap old eye bolts on it. We had to get a hardened eye bolt so it'll stay in one place.
But it done pretty good. I mean, we done all this. See, right over here we planted straight sowed tomato seeds, but they didn't do that well. None of them were coming up. And the ones that we put in right here, they're doing pretty good. So those are the ones we just bought from the store. So we're just gonna go buy some more and put in some tomatoes. We'll have a few late tomatoes, but that's all right. That thing broke on us, so we're gonna call it quits for right here. Everything looks good, and I haven't seen no predators or nothing, no signs of anything eating it. So I'm gonna let it go another week, and then when we get up here next week, we'll plant some more of the tomatoes. We'll plant a lot more tomatoes. You probably zoomed in on me. We'll plant some more of the tomatoes next week. Get all that planted in. Go through and sort out what and all's right in here. And I knew what were onions because I know what the onions are. They shot up quick. But down where the melons and stuff are that we planted right in here, I'm gonna wait. I know that thing ain't nothing. That right there. So I'm gonna call it quits on this for today until I get back up here. Now for the vanilla extract. One thing you really need is go by your local ABC store, get you a thing of vodka, or my favorite used to be Smirnoff. I used to drink it profusely a good bit a couple years ago. I don't do it no more. The only reason I go is to get the vodka to make our vanilla extract for those cherry cheesecakes I make. I used to just use the vanilla extract from the stores, but I thought if I bought it like this, it'll last longer. I got some later that I'll show you what it'll do, but it's in a bigger bottle. I just want to show you on a small scale what you can do. I went by the ABC store and got this for, I think, about 11 bucks. And don't do like I did and go by Walmart and get your vanilla beans. I'll put a link down below to where you can get in bulk some vanilla beans on Amazon, and you get a lot more bang for your buck than buying these. One bean was $11. And I just wanted to show you guys how to do this. I should have went on Amazon before I done it, but I just wanted to show you guys. But don't do like me and buy these for $11 at Walmart. Go buy them on bulk on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. But it's really very simple. Just take your vanilla bean, take it out. Ooh, that smells good. What about y'all? But I love the smell of vanilla. Reminds me of my grandma's cooking. She'd always have something to cook when we was over at her house. We'd all be out playing, and she'd make us all come in there and get something to eat. When my parents got home and pick us up, they didn't leave till they got fed. But what we do, we'll take these and cut them up in little bits. They don't have to be a bunch of little pieces. You can cut the bean in half. You can do whatever you want with it. Some people like to split their bean and just let it right down the middle, but I like putting them in these little bitty clumps like this, and then putting them down in my vodka here. So you just take it, drop them down in. Find my lid here. And in about, I'd say, a week it'll start changing a little hue of the vanilla flavor that you'd see. But you may have realized in the last video, between the last two videos, there was a gap between the two of me uploading. There is a reason for that. It's kind of a sad story. I will start off on that Saturday, what happened. We went up there to see my grandpa at his house, and we met up with everybody. We he said he wasn't really feeling too good, so he was in a hospice bed. So we went up there to talk to him for a little bit, and I do like I do every time, you know, this year. I go up and say, hey Pop, can I get some of these cherries off your tree? So I go out there and get my cherries off the tree and bag them up. I go back in there with him, and we shared a little moment where I said, hey, Pop, you want to eat a cherry? He said, yeah. So I took a cherry out, I took the seed out of it for him, handed it to him, and he ate that, and I ate one. They're really sweet, they're really good. So I'm gonna make that cherry jelly soon. But went outside, I was talking to my uncle Robbie, and we was talking about our favorite drinks when I used to drink and what he likes, and he said he liked White Russians and stuff like that. And I told him I was partial to screwdrivers when I drank a lot. Well, I was talking to him and told him, I said, well, I guess I'll see you when I see you next time, Robbie. Sunday, I didn't get to go back up there. I came up here and made that video, the last one I posted. Well, Monday morning we were at work, on break, and we get a phone call. And it wasn't a good phone call. Me and my dad were sitting there in the little break room, and my other uncle told me that we need to get over there quick to my grandpa's house because my dad's brother had died. Said it was natural causes, but my dad's brother was in the back room laying there like he always sleeps with his hand over his head. And my aunt that's in the videos, she ain't been in a couple videos here lately. She ain't been up here. She's been doing a lot of work with all the arrangements and stuff, and she's getting everything ready for that. That's why she ain't been in some of the videos. But she had found her brother in the back room where my grandpa was in his hospice bed. Well, we all got off work and went up there to my grandpa's house. Everybody was there. They escorted my grandpa out into the hospital to hospice care, and that was that Monday. Tuesday, me and my mom went back to work, worried the whole day because my grandpa didn't look too good and carried out through there. We got called off work Wednesday when we went back, all three of us, and said that my aunt told me that they only had an hour left or less with my grandpa. But we hurried home to get my brother. He was on vacation for his birthday week, and we went over to get my brother, and I wanted to go feed the pigs and feed the animals. And then by the time I got back in the house, I had a message I'll show you in a little bit, and it said just plainly, he's gone. The hardest thing that I've been through, I know when I was younger my grandma passed, but I was just young, and now I spent so much time with them on the weekends and everything like that. That was that Wednesday. That was Wednesday when my grandpa passed. And it was a rough week. Saturday morning, so we didn't go back to work at all. Well, I haven't been to work in a week. Saturday morning, this past Saturday, not this one, this is Saturday today, but last Saturday, got up, and my brother's dog, see, I just got out of the shower, and my brother's dog run to his room like he was wanting to say his final goodbyes, and he ran back up under my dad's feet and just laid over and started gasping for breath. My brother woke up and came out there, and he loved this dog. He grabbed the dog. I made sure the dog was able to, see Cody. So I tried to resuscitate him and keep him going enough to see Cody. And when Cody came in there, Smokey kind of looked up at him, and we lost one of our dogs Saturday. It's just 3 in a week, and all in that little short time span. my uncle, my dad's brother, and my grandpa, my dad's dad. So it's been rough, and that's why there was a gap between the last two videos. I know somebody asked, "Hey man, why ain't you uploaded? We just missed you. We was wondering what's going on." And that's the reason. We just had a rough week, and it's just been rough on all of us. And I don't know how much else to say. It's just, we were all hurting, even though we kind of knew that it might be, this day will come. It still hurts, and still, it just don't seem like it's real. It seems like you're just living a nightmare you can't wake up from. But we're going to try to get as many videos out there as we can now. I know my grandpa wouldn't want me to stop doing what I'm doing because he loved the videos. He loved being in a few of them. Just the other day we sat down and watched all the videos that he was in, and the beach trip really made me laugh at the end of it, because he was ready to go home. And the one where we swapped the car with him, that was a good video. I'll put links to those at the end of this video if you want to check out my grandpa and get to know him through that and know who we're talking about. I didn't get to put my uncle on hardly any video, but I miss both of them. I miss all three of them, the dog included. It's been rough for all of us, and we just want to let you guys know that that's why there was no video out within that time. And we do appreciate all you guys and all the new subscribers. We do appreciate all of you. We will have more videos coming out as soon as we get everything sorted out with all this that's going on. We just had the funeral for my grandpa Wednesday, so that's why I didn't post nothing till I think it was Thursday or Wednesday night. So I just thought we needed to grieve and just put everything on a hold for a while. I thought that being there for my family was where I needed to be at that moment, and right now it's hard. Me talking to you guys, I'm trying to hold back from crying. My mom's over there right now with me talking about it, because like she said, that was her daddy too, and it's been rough on all of us, both families included, my mom's side, my dad's, and my grandpa's wife's side. They were all there, and it's been rough on all of us. So if you could keep all of us in your prayers, we do appreciate it all. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys for all the love and support you're giving us here on this channel, and the supportive comments that you guys leave. We do see them, and we thank you guys for it. And we are sorry that we haven't put out as many videos as I wanted to last week. I had 3 or 4 videos planned for that week, but see, now I had to put it all in about one. This was supposed to be 2 separate videos that I done today, but I just thought I'd go ahead and get it done so we can move on to other things. Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful